You may have heard about YouTube's age verification AI, where they try to guess your age by going through your watch history, seeing how old your account is, and other cool things. And if they don't think you're over 18, you'll have to verify your age with some form of ID. It's a brave new world we live in. This, of course, hasn't backfired at all, and there are zero problems. Hooray! Which is why yesterday, I asked you, what's the best way to get around YouTube's age verification AI? Here are your most age-appropriate answers. Let's get it started, Let's verify your age. That's a good way. Sorry, before I even get started, that's a great way. That's a good way to verify a YouTube user's age. Have a window pop up with a little text box, and the question is, what was the Black Eyed Peas Let's Get It Started originally called? And then if you get it right, congrats, you're old enough to use YouTube. Here's how we get around the age verification thing. Tell them YouTube just YouTube just hasn't been the same since equals 3 ended. True story. Ray William Johnson loves me, and I him. Do you guys remember the time I tweeted something to him? And then he tweeted back to me, "You've never been punched in the face before, have you?" Or something like that. He sadly deleted it, but it was pretty great. Call the 2000s the aughts in every comment section you can. I already do that. I already say shit like aught 5, aught 6. The fact that I've never thought of that already means I'm old. But there you go. Don't say the O's, right? Say the aughts. YouTube aught 8, peak YouTube. Peak cringe comedy YouTube, for sure. My grandson said, start every comment with my grandson said. That's just incredible. Incredible. Perfect. Wow, you really can. Shit. I've never heard this before, but this is like the prefix version of the suffix version of in bed. You know how you can end every sentence with in bed? I didn't realize you could start every sentence with my grandson said. Shit. That's genius. Yeah, or a more topical example, in Minecraft. There you go, you can end every sentence with in Minecraft. But don't do that, because then YouTube will think you're one of the youths, and you don't want that, right? We're trying to bypass that. So just open every sentence with my grandson said. Identity theft. Yeah, that could work, actually. That's a good one. Tried and true method. By bringing back a classic. Hell yes. Here's a question. I remember the meme of, circa 2012, right? So we're past the aughts. We're into the early 2010s. Just mustaches in general. I had a shirt with a fuck ton of mustaches on it. Mustaches were in. Not even having them. Just the mere mention of in reference to mustaches. Was this ever an actual trend? Did people actually get a real mustache tattooed on their fingers, or did they just draw it with a marker? Because I refuse to believe that people actually got this as a real, true tattoo. My sister did. Hold on, Lurkapo. Lurkapo, did your sister get an actual tattoo or just draw a mustache with a marker? Be honest. Yeah, it was a stick and what's stick and poke though? Also known as hand poke. Tattooing method, which uses a single needle instead of a tattoo machine. So this is still a real tattoo then. I have respect for your sister.
I gotta respect this.
Well then shoot, let's bring this back. I didn't realize people were actually doing this at some point in time. Next up, tell a devastating yo mama joke. Most kids don't even know what those are. Okay, time out. Hold up. Is this true? Do the youths and younglings no longer know what a yo mama joke is? Are we sure about that? There's no way. There's no way the kids don't know what yo mama is. Sorry, I'm flabbergasted by this. I had this thought the other day. You know the Yo Mama YouTube channel? I want like a randomizer where it's a lot like Cyanide and Happiness's comic randomizer, and they've made several board games off of that because it's a genius idea. What if Yo Mama did that, where you press a button and it's Yo Mama's so old, and then an unrelated middle and an unrelated punchline. So it's a little Garfield minus Garfield. It's a little comic randomizer from Cyanide and Happiness. Yo Mama's so ugly, she played Xbox with Jason Voorhees. Yo Mama's so fat that she went to the doctor and and thanked him. I don't know. Shit like that, right? Yo mama's so ugly. She went to the Super Bowl and starved. Please, wait. That would make Yo Mama jokes funny again. I think it's the only way. I want that. So please someone make the Yo Mama joke randomizer. So it's ReactBot mixed with Yo Mama. Yeah, actually. It's kind of like a ReactBot version of Yo Mama. Like, this is a good idea, right? Freedom isn't free. Hell yeah, absolutely. But I think that could work. I don't know. Time to bring these back, baby. Yo Mama's so stupid that she wore this and starved. I don't know. Leet speak, obviously. Fuck. Leet speak. I haven't heard the term leet speak since 2014, probably. Say pwn, maybe. Say PWN. That, I think, would prove that you're old enough to watch nudity on YouTube or whatever being 18 and older allows you to do on YouTube. Oh yeah, why you know? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, why you know? Just any like rage comics, that works. Leet gamer. Yep. Watching Yais regularly. That humor really shows our age. Hey, fun idea. See if old Yais still hold up. Actually, maybe don't do that. I wonder what jokes from 10 years ago have aged like milk. Just, you know what? There you go. Any Yai from 2015 or 16, use that as your ID. Just a whole video. Maybe the Yai where it's like, wackiest Jaden Smith tweets. That's a good one. That'll show your age. Or Jon Stewart's leaving the Daily Show. Who should replace him? That's a good one to really show your age. Anyways, let's keep going. I'll just use my older boyfriend's account. Ew. He says I'm really mature for my age anyhow. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's rancid. That's foul. It's okay, kitten. I'll move on. Watch a bunch of YouTube poop compilations. No, I don't think that would work, actually. Do you guys see that very famous, very big Roblox streamer and YouTuber, Creekcraft? I believe he got the verification of Doom. I think it was on TikTok, not YouTube. And TikTok was like, given your posting history, because it's a lot of Roblox, we don't think you're over 18. And it's funny because he's in his 20s. He's over 18. But it's scary. It proves how unreliable and wonky and prone to error this verification system operates. However, I watched some of his TikToks. No offense to Creekcraft. And I was like, I kind of get it. I kind of see why they thought he's a very nice young man. Anyways, where was I going with this? I don't remember. Dave Matthews Band in search bar. Probably gonna think you're like 63. There you go. Honestly, the youngs don't even know who or what Dave Matthews Band is. Just start watching live Dave Matthews Band footage. Put that in your watch history, and YouTube will be like, ah, sick, boomer. Excellent. If you want any suggestions, yeah, anything from The Gorge is great. You know, definitely anything from The Gorge, that's a win. They're all like 3 hours long, all those videos from The Gorge. Don't do music videos, do live performances. All right, the live performances are always leagues ahead of the fucking, you know, static music videos. You don't need that shit. Just The Gorge, anything from The Gorge, any year, and you're fine. That'll do it. That'll trick YouTube into thinking you're me, because I haven't had any issues yet with the whole AI shit. Talk about how all those darn kids are giving you the Gen Z stare. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's not me. It's the spindrift. They call it cosmopolitan. I swear to God, I'm not going sober. It's just I was really intrigued by a spindrift flavor. Hey, wait. The fact that I'm drinking spindrift, does that mean I pass YouTube's AI shit? I think it does. This is very much an old person's drink. I don't see a lot of younglings drinking spindrift. When YouTube asks for some ID, just hold a can of spindrift in frame and you're set. And YouTube will be like, got it, you're in, and you're old. There you go. But let's go back to the Gen Z stare. I've seen some TikToks of my fellow olds talking about their experiences with the Gen Z stare. I've somehow not experienced this phenomenon myself. I think it just helps if you're friendly with people in the service industry. They're less likely to Gen Z stare at you back. But I myself have never been the victim of, and thank God, because I'm not sure I would know what to do in that situation. Literally using ReactBot's face. How old does ReactBot actually look? Does he look 18 and up? Yeah, people in the chat aren't helpful. I'm seeing 78 and 5 and everything in between. 28. I could see 28. Yeah, he's got some wrinkles up there. Kind of some sunken eyes. Yeah. ReactBot, how old are you? They don't make them like they used to. Only someone over 18 would say something like that. There you go. That's all the proof I need, baby. Go away. That rules. My fucking man.
My man.
Ask them to bring back the star ratings. Why did they ever go away? Why did the star ratings ever go away? It's the WikiFeet rating system. Tried and true. It works. Damn it. And then they turned it into thumbs ups and thumbs downs. And then they removed the thumbs downs so that no one's fifis would get hurt. It sucks, man. Oh, someone in the Twitch chat just said, bring back annotations. There you go. That's, if you say that or search for that or comment that, boom, you're old. Perfect. I'm still thinking of Yo Mama shit. Yo Mama's so poor that she took a blood test and starved. I'm telling you guys, make the Yo Mama joke randomizer. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna read this next one. Say Doggo and Pepperino so they know that you're near death already. The first Yai where this was brought up is like already, I don't know, 4 years old, something like that, 4 or 5 years old. And I never had felt more called out than when I saw that. I felt ashamed, I felt dumb, and I felt old. Because someone singled out something that was so millennial that I didn't even realize was millennial. And that is saying Doggo. That fucking destroyed me. So thank you for reminding me of this, asshole. Start telling the app about what you learned in typing class. Hold on. Now I feel old. Uh-oh. Are typing classes no longer a thing in schools now for children? Do they not teach them the QWERTY keyboard? Wait. That can't be right. Start telling the app about what you learned in typing class. Oh, like an adult taking a typing class, right? Is that where that's what you were probably referencing, I assume, right? No? Well, the chat doesn't. No, the chat's just saying no, that's not. Well, shit. What are we talking about? Hold on, Quentin, I really want to get this. I don't get it though, because I absolutely took typing classes in like elementary and middle school. Is that no longer a thing? Actual unironic ask in the comments section. Are typing classes in like elementary, middle, high school, are they gone? Is that no longer a fucking thing? Leave your answer in the comments, but like actually, because I'm asking, I don't know. And I don't know if this is something easily Googleable, because I'm sure there are typing classes everywhere, but like, do schools no longer do that? Just tell them you haven't been DM'd by a Minecraft YouTuber. Works like a charm. Those Minecraft YouTubers took one look at you and went, too old. Wow, I feel ready and confident to take on and challenge YouTube's AI verification thingamajig. What a wacky world we live in. Can't wait to prove that I'm 37 so I can keep downvoting people I don't like.
Leave your answers in the comments below. I'll pick my favorites in the next episode of Yai.
We have an update. Someone has finally made the Yo Mama joke website. This is made by Goated Geo. Yo Mama's so basic, when she walked past the TV, the screen bent into a taco. Yo Mama's so lazy, when she entered a McDonald's, she got Employee of the Month by just standing there.